Mrs. Reese. I'm the principal at Pioneer High School, and I'm going to jump right into a welcome from our students that Miss Carlstrom will start for us.
Hi, I'm Miss Nielsen and I'm the Link Crew Coordinator. Welcome to Pioneer.
Hey, I'm Cecily and welcome to Pioneer.
Hi, this is Alex and welcome to Pioneer.
Hi, my name is Leon. Welcome to Pioneer High School.
Hi guys, welcome to Pioneer. Hope you have a great year, class of 2025.
Welcome to Pioneer.
Hi, my name is Leslie. I am a senior this year, and welcome to Pioneer.
Welcome to Pioneer.
Welcome to Pioneer Patriots.
Welcome to Pioneer.
Hi, welcome to Pioneer.
Hi, welcome to Pioneer.
Hi, my name is Giselle. Welcome to Pioneer. I hope you enjoy your time here with us.
Welcome to Pioneer.
Welcome to Pioneer, guys. Welcome to Pioneer.
Welcome to Pioneer, yo.
Hi, welcome to Pioneer.
Okay, that was pretty solid. Pass it to my boy Mike.
Hi guys, welcome to Pioneer and I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, welcome to Pioneer.
Hi, I'm Emily, and we're so excited to welcome the class of 2025.
Hello, and welcome to Pioneer.
Hey, class of 2025, welcome to Pioneer.
Hi, my name is Donovan, and I'm one of your link leaders. Welcome to Pioneer.
What's up? I'm Austin. Welcome to PHS, and let's go. Goodbye.
And that's a wrap on the video. Welcome, class of 2025.
Thank you, students. You're going to see them again at the end and partway through. We've got a portion where you can post some questions into the chat, and they'll answer them as honestly and with as clean a language as they're capable of doing. We want to show you a little bit about what's going to happen for you here at Pioneer High School. I'll go ahead and go to the next screen for me, Ms. Carlstrom. And what we're really about. So we want you to get if you were normally what happens, I'll just trip all over my words. Normally what happens is you guys are all here and I ask those of you who would like to go to college to stand up and let us know that you want to go to college. And almost all of you always stand up. And we want you to know that we are going to help you do that. If you want to go to college, we're going to get you there. And we can't do it alone. You guys are with us. So some of the very simple things that you can do to help us help you. You can be on time every morning. School starts early. It's 8 o'clock. And we want you in your seats and ready to go. And we want you to just keep up on your work. If you just keep up on your work, that you're probably seeing that in distance learning. Be safe, responsible, and respectful. Those are our keywords. And then there's all kinds of worlds open to you. Mr. Holloway is here, and he's our athletic director. And one of the first questions we always get is, what about sports? And how do I play sports? And I think Mr. Holloway is going to tell us a little bit about that. I think the next screen is his talking points for that. Go.
Hi, everybody. I'm Josh Holloway, Mr. Holloway, Coach Holloway. I've been here for 13 years. Probably had some of you guys' brothers, sisters, cousins, family members have either coached or had them in class. I'm excited to meet you all next year. We have a lot of different sports, as you can see on the screen. My number one piece of advice to you all is about grades, making sure you get your grades. Having those that you're eligible when you get to Pioneer High School. If you're interested in playing a sport, the number one thing you need to do is go to the PHS website and on athletics, click on that, and it'll take you to the homepage for athletics. And there's a big yellow box that says clearance forms. That's final forms. And that's where you get your clearance form, physical, etc., and get all that done. There also is a blue link right now that says PHS Athletics Returned Activity. If you click on that blue link, it's going to take you and show you every single coach that coaches all the different sports here at Pioneer High, and then with an email address. So you can email them and say, hey, I'm coming in next year. I'm interested in playing football, playing softball, playing volleyball, whatever it is, fill in the blank. So get your grades up, and I look forward to seeing you all.
Thank you, Mr. Holloway. I saw in the chat, somebody says, I play 3 sports. Yeah, you can play as many sports as you want. During each season, you have to pick a sport, but we have lots of athletes that play more than one sport. And the thing that you should take away from what Mr. Holloway said just now is keep your grades up and go to the website. We put every single thing that you need to know on our website. We keep that up to date. And everything you need to know about sports and about how to get your athletic packets up and running and ready for fall, it's all there on the website. So keep your grades up and go to the website. Ms. Marquez and students are here to talk with you a little bit about some of the student activities and fun stuff that we have at campus. And so I'm going to switch it over to her now.
Hello, guys. My name is Leslie Marquez. I teach the leadership class on campus, the ASB. I also teach math. Yes, I'm married to Mr. Marquez. That's a true statement. So I'm sure you all love him. He's hysterical and fun. Yes, I know. But wait till you meet me. I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's true. So I brought some students, you guys, today because I figured that's who you probably really want to talk to. So first, I have a couple of girls here who oversee some of our clubs that are going to tell you about some of the clubs on campus. So we have Andrea and we have Riley here to tell you about clubs.
Hey guys, I'm Andrea. I just have to turn off my camera because of my Wi-Fi, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the clubs. We have I'm a junior and I'm one of the club advisors, and there's a lot of clubs here at Pioneer that are great opportunities to get involved, and they're also great extracurricular activities that look good on college applications. We have this thing called Club Rush that it's an event that we have every year. This usually takes place in our quad, but last year was virtual, obviously. Basically, this is where each club has an informational booth that tells about their club. This is how you can learn about clubs, and this is how you can join them. So definitely look out for that if you're interested in getting involved.
Hi everyone, I'm Riley. I'm a junior at Pioneer. I'm the other club advisor. So we have over 20 active clubs at Pioneer, and they're all looking for new members. Some of the great ones are Feminist Club, Art Club, Webtoon Club, Activist Club, Best Buddies Club, Art Club, Chemistry Club, Debate Club, MECHA, Environmental Club, GSA Club, which is for LGBTQ allies, Interact Club, Rock Climbing Club, and they all meet during lunch or after school, so if you pick a couple, you can join. And then it's also super easy to start a club. If you and a couple friends find one that you want to make, you just get an advisor, fill out a form, it's super easy to get approved, and then you have a club. Yeah, they're great to get involved.
Yeah, it is really easy to start a club and to join clubs that we already have on campus. So I hope that you guys take advantage of that next year. There has been an anime club. I don't know if there is right now, but there has been before. Absolutely. So a couple of questions in the chat. People are asking about actual joining ASB. You do have to wait till your sophomore year if you want to join the class. But there are lots of ways that you can still get involved as a freshman. And that is our next talking point. We brought, her name is Morgan Winger. She is one of our senior class presidents, and she is going to tell you a little bit about how to get involved and what to expect with activities your freshman year.
Yeah, hi guys. So I'm Morgan, and I'm here to talk about specifically a really big event that goes on at our school, and that's homecoming. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this. You might have gone to some games in the past as a kid, but homecoming's a big deal at our school. So homecoming, we have a bunch of different events that go on during the week. We have a big dance where we always have a really big turnout. That's our biggest turnout for a dance the whole year. A lot of people go to that from other schools too. We have a big football game. We also have a lot of people go to that too. The crowds are always really filled. We have, okay, so the homecoming dance, it's like, I know personally when I was in middle school, it wasn't like a huge, like all the dances in middle school were pretty small, but this is like not the same. Like it's a big, big dance. So, and you get to dress up. So it's really fun. And then going past that, we have a big rally. Everybody gets dressed up in black and gold and all the classes compete in little games and stuff. We also have Powder Puff. Powder Puff is where the boys football team coaches a group of girls from each class. And then all the classes compete against each other. And then we have Royalty. So Royalty is where each class nominates a girl and a boy, or just a queen and a king for each class. And you get crowned at the football game. And then we also have my personal favorite, which is float building. So every year, each class puts together a huge float and it tours around during the football game. And then also, that is the huge event that goes on at our school. And then, so I'm also here to talk about class office. So I am senior class co-president with Esteban, who you will see in our tour video, which will be really fun. It's a really good video, I watched it. And then, so this is the best way to get involved with your class. I've been class president or a part of the office for the past 3 years, and I ran my freshman year and I lost, but I ran again and I won. So you just can't let that destroy all your hope. And then it's just the best way to get involved. You get to have 2 class advisors, and it's honestly, if you want to help your class have a great year, a great homecoming, this is the way to do it. Be a part of your class. Go to class office.
I also want to say that if you do know you want to be involved in ASB, one of the best ways to show me that is to get involved as a freshman and make sure that you're, trying to run for office, trying to be a leader within your class. But I also want to tell you guys that if you didn't do leadership in middle school, it doesn't matter. Still get involved, still think about joining. We really want our leadership group to be diverse and to have people from all different cliques on campus. We really take pride ourselves in that. So just if you think, I'm not an ASB type kid, I don't care. Run for office, help with the flow, get involved. I want to get to know you. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Morgan.
One of the questions is there a dance club?
There's not right now that we used to. Mrs. Hoffland used to be on campus and ran one, but there is not one right now. I would love to see one happen again. There is a robotics club. It's very involved and it's super awesome. They travel and go to all kinds of competitions. So there is an anime club. Yep. I'm telling you, there's something for everyone. And if there's not, you can make one, which is what's so awesome. Skills USA is a thing. Yep. Yeah, and you can join and leave clubs as you have time and as you're able to be involved with them. Absolutely. Yep. No, that is one we don't currently have. All right. So next, we have Esteban, who is the other senior class president, Brian, who is our junior class president, Priscilla, who is our ASB president, our entire student body president, and Cami, who is our student body vice president, here to they're going to tell you about a little tour that they put together that you'll be seeing later. And they are just going to answer questions that you have, which it seems like you guys have a ton. So I'm excited for this.
All right. So thank you, Ms. Marquez, for introducing us. Like she said, Morgan's other half. My name is Estella Romero. I'm a senior this year. I'm other co-president. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves? Yeah.
Hi, my name is Priscilla. I'm a senior, sorry, and I'm the ASB student body president.
Hi, I'm Cami. I'm currently a senior, and I'm our student government ASB ASB vice president.
And my name is Brian. I'm currently a junior, and I am the junior class president.
Yeah, all awesome people that I love to work with. So on a regular year, you would come onto campus and we personally would show you firsthand what classrooms look like around the campus, buildings, all that good fun stuff. But unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we cannot do that this year. So if you stick around to the end, we'll have a really good and fun video for you guys, a good video tour where we get to connect with you guys a little more and show you guys on campus. We point out some of our football fields, our baseball fields, all the classrooms, science building, all that good stuff. So if you guys want to stay to the end of that, we'll have that for you. But for now, we're going to open up the floor for any questions you guys may have. So right off the bat, how would a gaming club work? So I don't know if there was a gaming club, but I remember going into, I think it was Mr. Bain's classroom, and they have like huge like monitors that they play games on during lunch. But yeah, let us know if you guys have any questions. Me, Priscilla, Brian, and Kimmy are open to answer questions. Yeah.
I'll read the chat for you guys. Is there, how do you run for office? Is there music?
Oh, I want to answer the office one because I have been the class president since my freshman year, and it's been super fun. Well, in a normal year, you would fill out as a freshman your application for the kind of like your running application as a class office your fall.
We can hear you, Brian.
Okay. You would fill out the application during the fall. You would have typically get signatures of your classmates to approve your running, you know, but now it's different with an online format. It's been easier to run. We had a lot of freshmen. I think this past year run, our freshmen going to sophomores had a lot of participation, and we give you all the information. ASB makes sure to provide you with enough information for you to be able to run successfully in office.
Yeah, and I can answer the second half of the question. Is there any music? So yes, we do have wonderful band director, Mr. Rogers. I know him very well. I've played flute since 5th grade, and we have a beginning concert band, a symphonic band, as well as a wind ensemble and an honors wind ensemble. And if you don't like playing wind instruments, we also have strings where you can learn violin, viola, cello, all that good stuff. And if you like jazz, we have Silver, Jazz Band Silver and Jazz Band Gold, all wonderful programs. We go to festivals, we compete, and you know, we do lots of fun stuff. It's really such a great opportunity for you to get more involved in music. Yeah. Yes, and a choir as well. 2 wonderful choirs.
And then one of the questions was, where are the links for sports and clubs? Leslie, can you tell them where they might be able to catch those links easily?
Yeah, well, so mainly the website, the school website. And then the clubs, tends to be a lot of turnover. You know, clubs reapply every fall. So every fall we tend to lose some and get some new ones. So we try to keep it updated as best we can. You can also always reach out to me anytime you have a question with that kind of stuff. And then in the fall, when we do our club rush, it's a great chance to walk around campus and just meet some of the people that are involved with clubs. So look at the school website and then just come to me if you have any questions.
One of the questions is, how is the FFA program and how do we get in touch with the advisors? I think I saw the advisor or one of the FFA teachers here. There she is, Miss Anderson. Can you talk a little? We have a very, very active FFA club. She can tell you a little bit about that.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Anderson, and in just a little bit, I'll talk about the classes that you can become a part of to be part of FFA. That's the big thing, is make sure that you're in an ag class, and that automatically makes you part of FFA. And FFA stands for Future Farmers of America, but you don't have to be a farmer. Just if you're interested in ag, the environment, anything like that, and you can become part of FFA, and we travel all over the United States and the state in general. So lots of fun things, and I'll go over that when we get to my slide.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Thank
so,
you.
oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So I
just
saw some other questions about cheer. So yeah, cheer is another one of our sports that we have at Pioneer. You can find more information on the website, and then yeah.
The question regarding how you sign up for classes, we're going to be getting to that pretty quickly here. So hang tight and we're going to do that. Do you guys know if we're going to go to school next year? We're sure hoping, sir. We think that the answer to that is yes. We think the vaccine and whatnot will be out. There's not a K-pop club right now, but you're welcome to start one because you can start a club pretty easily too. There's no limits to that. And when will the first day of school be? I think the calendar is almost approved, but I think it's like the second week of August. And some of you missed, it looks like, because you're asking what some of the clubs are. So I can't remember who it was that said the clubs. So we'll end this portion. And yeah, there's classes mixed in grade level. Maybe you can run through some of the clubs one more time, and then we're going to end the Q&A and move on to the next part.
Yeah, sure. Okay. These are just a couple that I pulled, but we have a lot more than this. So we have Art Club, Webtoon Club, Activist Club, Best Buddies Club, which that means you get paired up with a special ed student. We have Art Club, Chemistry Club, Debate Club, Mecha Club, Environmental Club, GSA Club, which is for LGBTQ members and allies. And then we have Interact Club, Rock Climbing Club, and Anime Club as well. We do have more, but that's just some that I wrote down.
Is there a sleeping club? Yeah, no, I belong to that one. What's Webtoon?
I don't actually know, but it's a thing. Like, look it up.
I got the same thing. Can you be in more than one club? Yes, you sure can. You can, there's no limit, just as many as you can manage to get to the meetings at. And we do not have woodshop. And so I'm gonna thank the students. And at the very end, there's a video that we're going to show you of a campus tour that they do. It's very adorable and entertaining. You guys did a great job on that. So I can't wait to show you that part. And the next part, we are going to talk to you a little bit about what the courses are that you take in high school and how you decide what courses. And we've got teachers here to tell you a little bit about them so that it's not so scary when you go to pick your clubs or to pick your classes and your electives. So we'll go to the next screen.
All right, hi everyone. I'm Mr. Letary. I'm one of your 3 assistant principals here at Pioneer High School. And really what I'm going to be talking to you guys about is your schedule that you're going to be registering for when the counselors virtually come into your classes and help you register. So you have to take, there will be 7 classes just like at Douglas, but you have to take certain core classes. And those are going to be English, science, PE, math, and then a tech health class. So, but you do have some choices in there as well. You have English 9 or Puente 9, and both of those teachers are going to come talk to you about the difference about their programs. Then in science, you can pick to go to biology or ag bio or biomed. If you choose biomed or ag bio, that is part of a CTE pathway, which means you're going to be locked into a program for a couple years there. And we'll have each one of those teachers come kind of talk to you about what that means. PE, there's only one choice. You have to take PE. You have to take PE 9. That is the only way to get your PE credits. And then for math, you have math 1 or math 2 that you can get into. And I'll go into a little bit more in terms of which ones you can go into in there. And then you have to take both tech and health. So you'll have 1 semester of tech and then 1 semester of health. So whatever one you have first, you'll flip-flop. So here are the English classes that you can take. You can either take just regular English 9, advanced English 9, which will prep you for the honors classes in for 10 and the AP classes as you move on. And then we also have a Puente 9 program. And that locks you in for a year, for 2 years, for 4 years into your English program as well. In math, if you are currently taking Math 8, then you'll be able to go directly into our Math 1 program. If you're in the accelerated Math 8 program, you'll go right into Math 2. For science, for biology, this is just normal biology. But if you want to join one of our CTE pathways, then we have the agriculture bio, and we also have our biomed or our health community, which is focusing on sports medicine. And like I said, both those teachers will be here to talk to you about that in a moment. Then PE, you have to take PE 9, but if you also want to use one of your electives for an additional PE class, we have athletic conditioning, walking for fitness, and weight training. So then what else? So as a freshman, you get 2 electives, and your counselors are going to walk you through this as you go. But you can take a foreign language, you can take a performing arts, you can take a visual arts. You can join a CTE pathway. You can join a free elective of Chicano Studies, AVID, or Yearbook. There's lots of choices, and we're going to take you through all of them. I see in the chat, I'm sorry, I'm using terminology. Freshman is 9th grade. So we have our world language teachers in here right now, and I believe we have, I believe they're here. So if they're here, you can go ahead and please turn your cameras on.
Sorry guys, I was on mute. So I'm currently the world language department head. So I'm the lead teacher in the world language department. And my name is Mrs. Villagrana. And Ms. Hankey, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Hankey, French teacher.
Okay, so the first slide that you're seeing here is about the seal of biliteracy. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't have a whole lot of time. However, the seal of biliteracy is offered through the district from the state of California, and it certifies that you are bilingual and biliterate in 2 languages. That could happen in Spanish and French through this district, or if you speak another language, you'd have to let the district know so that they could get you tested in another language. All right, so for world language Spanish classes, you see all the books on top. Those are Spanish 1 through 4 for our non-native series. So that means if you don't know any Spanish at all, you don't speak it, you don't read it, you don't write it, that's probably the series that you would go through. The bottom series that you're seeing on the screen is our native speaker series. So the Galeria 1 is 9th grade, 10th grade, then AP Spanish literature and AP Spanish language. And then we have all the courses that we offer on the side. So if you have an interest in learning Spanish, we have a lot of cool courses where you're going to learn about the language, the culture, the history, and the geography. So I would like to encourage you to try out some Spanish.
Bonjour, class. Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a great day today and getting excited about coming to Pioneer. It's a great school. We all love being here, and we can't wait to meet you and see you. If you're interested in learning French, you can sign up in 9th grade, I think in 10th grade too. And there are so many things I could tell you about French. We'd need hours and hours, but generally speaking, French is I asked a student, she said it's cool. It's cool to speak another language. I have several students who speak Spanish and French and English. It gives you 3 if you're already a Spanish speaker, which is great. And believe it or not, it's the 2nd most widely learned foreign language after English in the world. And it's the 5th most widely spoken language in the world. It's a lot of history, art, culture, cooking, fashion, design, perfume, science, everything that so many cultures are influenced by French culture in the last couple hundred years. And then if you know anything about history, we do study a little bit of the French Revolution as well. I really encourage you to sign up to take French, sign up with a friend. It'll be twice as fun. And I hope to see you next year.
Nick, I'm going to interrupt for just a second. And there were quite a few questions on American Sign Language. And so just a quick thing on that. We don't offer American Sign Language, but you are allowed to and to take that at WCC. Some kids do that. and those credits are accepted at the school. So, so if that is what's floating your boat, then we can help you get over to WCC for that class. Are you able to take a separate language class at WCC over summer or something? Yes, you are. And we can help you with that part too. You're not on your own. We've got great people to help you get hooked up with WCC if that's what you'd like to do.
Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Okay, so next we have our performing arts. Mr. Rogers is trying to get in, so we're just going to give him 1 second. He went in as a member, not as a panelist. So I'm just going to send it to him for real quickly.
Meanwhile, I can tell, is Miss Moore here? Because I can talk a little bit about the drama classes while we're getting
He's
here.
not here. That's a great thing to cover.
Okay, so on the bottom right on this slide, you'll see that there's theater. We do have a very vibrant theater and community drama kind of program that Miss Moore runs. Many of you have probably seen our small theater. We have a beautiful theater. And so she runs it both as a class and a club, and we run both sides. So if you're like, oh, I don't really want to act, like that's not my deal, but I would love to build sets and paint sets, we have that as well. So you can, that's called play production. So if you're interested in the lights and the sound and the building and the painting and the wearing those black things and running out onto the middle of the stage and moving chairs and stuff, that's you, then this class is play production is the class for you. There is ceramics here. We're going to be talking about that when we get to visual arts. That's a class you can take from sophomore year on. It has a prerequisite of the very first one that we call color and design. And Mr. Rogers, are you here? Okay.
He's logging in right now.
There he is. Do you want to go to Miss Roush and then go back to Mr. Rogers?
We would need to go to Miss Anderson because I have to. Whoop, there's Mr. Rod. Nope, there's Miss Mannion.
Yes, there is a class for guitar only. We have an introductory guitar and we have introductory piano. So if you're interested in just learning that instrument, we do have a program for that. Mr. Rogers? No?
Miss Mannion's here though. So Miss Mannion, will you want to talk about choir?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Mrs. Mannion and I teach both the choirs here at Pioneer High School and our piano series. It sounds like you might have already talked about piano, but I'll just give out a little plug. We have 3 levels of piano, beginning, intermediate, and advanced. You do not have to have any musical background or experience to sign up for beginning piano. We start at the very beginning. And the same is true of choir. So we have 3 levels of choir. So incoming freshmen would sign up for choir. It's just called PHS choir. And we start at the beginning learning the basics of how to sing well. We have fun singing together. We perform regularly, at least during in-person school. And then after choir, you'd go on to concert choir your second year, and then chamber singers, which is our intermediate advanced group of singers. So a couple of different options for performing arts, piano and choir. Hope to see you guys there.
Thank you, Miss Mannion. And Mr. Rogers wasn't able to get in. He's having some technical difficulties. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about band for him. So there are 4 different types of band that you can take. You can take concert band, symphonic band, wind ensemble, or string orchestra. We do not have a marching band class on campus. And if you guys have ever been on campus, we have probably one of the best music programs I have ever seen. So if you are taking if you played an instrument beforehand, or if you're just starting out, we'd love for you to see you in our band program.
I just want to say with regard to the band program, I don't think I've missed a performance of the band program, or maybe even the choir program since I've been here. That's 6 years. They are amazing. So if you are interested, if you play an instrument now, if you sing in the shower, we've got teachers who can teach you. So they're amazing. So this is a really good program to join, and it's like a family when you're in those classes. So I really encourage you to do that if that's something that you're interested in. And now Miss Roush can talk. Is she here? Can she talk to us? Is she here for?
Real quickly, 1 second. Brian, are you still there? I see your name still there. I know you've taken band. I was wondering if you could give us any input on that.
I think that was me.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, so that's me. Yeah, I've taken band since my freshman year. I actually skipped symphonic band and went straight into wind ensemble, and I then went into our honors wind ensemble. But yeah, some of the best memories have come from those trips, going out and performing, just making so many new friends, not only through the opportunities that I've had here, but extracurricular opportunities that Mr. Rogers have provided, like the YOLA Community Band, which you can get into if you wish. But yeah, I would 100% 10 out of 10 recommend. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, and now Miss Roush.
Hey everybody. So my name is Miss Roush. I'm one of the art teachers here at Pioneer High School, and we have a pretty sweet art program. And I'm definitely going to encourage you to take some art classes because I think it's pretty special. For freshmen next year, we're offering 2 entry-level classes. Yeah, the art classes are pretty rad. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat at the same time. So the 2 classes you can potentially sign up for this year are going to be color and design or art and culture. Either one of these classes, you don't have to have an art background. Like I said, they are entry level. In color and design, it's more of a focus on technique. We start the year with some drawing, pencil, marker, colored pencil, and by the end of the year, we're working with acrylics and we're working with watered colors. So it's a pretty fun class, but like I said, the focus is definitely on technique and creativity. The other class that's available for freshmen is the art and culture class. And this also meets the ethnic studies requirement, which is one of the requirements for graduating. And art and culture, it's similar to color and design, except there's a deeper dive into the art history component, and we focus on 4 different cultures throughout the year. So both, what would I have to do animation? Great questions there. So freshmen, these are the 2 art classes offered. Anyone that you see up here on the other department offerings that has that little asterisk next to it, that means those are classes where color and design is required. So if you want to take Art 1 or Art 2 by your junior year, you need to start with color and design. However, jewelry making, experimental art, digital photography, and ceramics. Somebody was asking about ceramics in the chat. For those programs, once you're a junior, or excuse me, once you're a sophomore, you can just automatically sign up whether or not you've taken an art class. Graphics design and animation, we definitely recommend you take color and design beforehand as well. That way you learn the foundation of technique and materials before you move forward. I'm trying to see if there were any questions in the chat that I should answer right now. I don't know if anybody checked that out or has anyone for me.
I'm monitoring the chat for you.
Thanks, Ms.
Some of them I'm answering if I already know the answer to. And somebody's right now they're asking about electives, and we'll go over how many electives you can take in a few minutes. If we have our own camera, can we use that if we do photography?
Oh, these are great questions. I can answer that one. I'm the digital photography teacher this year, hopefully next year. And you can use your cell phones if you have cell phones. We also have, or if you have your own camera, you can absolutely use it. We also have a set of really nice DSLR cameras on campus that you can use if and when we are on campus. For using your own cameras, totally. I mean, if you have it, go for it. But it would be worth bringing it in and checking it out to make sure you can get the right file sizes so we can edit it, or so you can jump in and edit your photos. And then experimental art, it's going to be more of a year-long class where you take a deep dive almost into bookmaking. So it's like a year-long experimental art journal with some smaller assignments broken up throughout it. How long do you have to do? They're all year-long classes, crew. So each class up there would be the full year for you.
And then there's a question in here about we use the terminology freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and someone was asking the difference between sophomore and junior. Sophomore is a 10th grader and junior is 11th grader.
Perfect, cool. And then I saw what's the difference between Art 1 and Art 2. It's almost like you're moving up a ladder. So you start with Art 1 and then Art 2. So it's just a deeper dive into two-dimensional materials, drawing, painting, oil pastels. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ms. Roush.
No problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
Bye.
I'm going to answer one of the questions, which was, I just don't want to have it get lost in there. Does culinary art count as a visual art? No, it doesn't. Let's say you try an elective, you don't like it. Can you change it mid-year? The answer is no. So the classes are all year long, and credits in high school are very important, and they're associated with a specific course. So, and you have to earn 10 credits in a course. So, so you do, once you're in a class, you're kind of in it. So choose carefully and choose carefully. You can go to the next screen, actually. This was just a list of some of the classes you can take that are non-CTE. And then we kind of give you a little bit of heads up on what some of them are. I can take this part if you monitor chat, Nick.
Okay.
And I'll pick up chat again in a, there's a yearbook class. And I think people think like yearbook is just all about putting together a yearbook, and it is, but it teaches you so many skills. They need photographers in there. They need people who do the written typing of the type. They need graphic designers and journalism skills. We do have a robotics class. That's one of the science electives that you can take. You need to take biology or ag biology or our new medical biology class. But if you want to use one of your other electives for robotics, you can do that as well.
So I'm gonna, real quickly, Ms. Reese, there's a question in here about zero period there's some confusion about. So.
Yeah. Okay, so I can answer that. If we have the ability to do it, and so far we've been able to do it for the last 2 or 3 years, I think. We do have a jazz band, which is 0 period. So if you're interested in jazz band, then that is 0 period. So you would be taking a 0 period. But you can add PE to your schedule and ask for a 0 period. That means then instead of taking 7 classes, you would be taking 8 classes. We don't guarantee that we're going to be able to offer a 0 period, but we give it our best shot. And when you do your course selections, there'll be a place for you to mark that you would like a 0 period, and then we have you choose an extra class.
So a couple more questions in here. One is saying, what do we mean by 2 years or 2 years of a language? So that would mean if you pick French, you would go to French 1 and French 2. If you pick Spanish, you would go to Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. You wouldn't jump from French to Spanish. Correct. And then another question on here is, if you take a 0 period PE, that's your PE for the whole year. You would not need to take a second PE class. You'd have an opening for something else.
And no, Alyssa, it's a 7 period day. If you add a 0 period, then for you, it would be 8 days, 8 periods. So the most periods a person can have is 8 periods. Do you have to do French 2 once? You take French once, or can you do 1 year? You can do just 1 year, but colleges require you take 2 years. So there's a couple of social science electives as well. Chicano Studies, Psychology, World Geography. Those are pretty fun classes. Chicano Studies meets our ethnic studies requirements. So that's pretty cool. One of the ways you can spend your electives as well is through our CTE pathways. CTE stands for Career and Technical Education. And you can join a pathway. And that means you take several courses. We just tell you what courses to take. and you get certificates and all kinds of cool stuff when you're done with them. So it's pretty interesting. Again, like joining a family. And our first CTE pathway, it occurs in our agricultural department. And I'll let Courtney Anderson talk about it, and then I'll toss it back.
So hi again, I'm Mrs. Anderson. Something fun to know about me is I actually grew up in Woodland. I went to Douglas. I graduated from Pioneer. I was active in the FFA program here. So I do know its history and the history of Woodland and Douglas in general. But I'm here to talk about the classes. So what's really important for you, since you guys will be our incoming 9th graders or our freshmen, is that you sign up for one of the classes that's in yellow. Okay, so those classes are crucial if you want to be a part of the ag program and be a part of FFA. To be in FFA, again, that's our leadership component that we do, and we travel across the state. We also go to nationals, which is in Indiana. We travel to a couple other places. So really fun things, leadership. We raise animals for the fair. We have a farm. We have a couple of farms actually. Go on field trips, lots and lots of fun things that we do. But to be able to be a part of that, you have to be in an ag class, and it is part of your grade to be doing that part of FFA. So our suggested course for you to start in is to be in the bio and sustainable ag, or it's called ag biology. That's what it used to be called. That class counts for your science credit. Okay, so it's like taking bio, but we're doing the ag version. And then it also counts for that UC CSU science credit. So that means that you are college prep and you're thinking of going to college. We also suggest you take that class even if you're not thinking of going to college. You can take that class, you can be in an ag class and have fun and do things like that. Something that's really fun and new for us is the AgriScience dual enrollment. That's the second pathway you see there. And it says Ag 60 and Environmental Horticulture 15. So what's interesting about that, that's what we call the Seed Academy, and you receive college credit. So if you pass those classes, you receive college credit while in high school. Okay, so without having to go to the WCC campus, you're receiving college credit free, okay? We got you, we're paying for it, and you get to have fun and get college credit. But take that if you're prepared to challenge yourself for a college course, because it is a college course. It's just taught by your ag teachers here. And then those of you that are interested in shop, you want to take a look at the ag mechanics, because you want to start out with ag engineering 1. So that means you're out over in the shop class, you're learning all those fun things, welding, doing anything with mechanics, hands-on, wood shop type of things. That's what you do with Mr. Main. He's our shop teacher. Now, if you're interested in the animal science pathway, you still need to start out by taking the bio and sustainable ag. That's our ag bio. And then you would have the opportunity to move on to the later classes. So if you look at all those later classes, those are all really fun. They majority of them meet your science credits for high school and also prepare you for college so that you can apply. I'm going to pause here and try to look really quickly. I saw some questions about FFA.
Yeah, I've been monitoring the chat for you.
Okay.
We've been answering them. One of the questions is, if you take animal science, will that be bio and sustainable ag? Can I start with that first? And the answer is, yeah, you start with bio and sustainable ag as your first stop in that particular pathway.
Absolutely.
Right. Another question is, do you have floral design? We do have floral design, though I'm not 100% sure we're going to be able to have that next year because it's not part of a CTE pathway anymore. So I'm not 100% sure. So this year we did have it, not positive we're going to have it next year. Can you switch out of a CTE pathway? Yes, you can switch out of a CTE pathway. You can switch into a CTE pathway.
It's absolutely open to you at any point in time. We suggest that you become part of a pathway. What's really cool is when you graduate, you get a CTE sash to wear at graduation. So that's if you complete one of those pathways. And then also for ag, if you do 4 years in ag, you get a gold sash from us saying that you were part of the FFA program in ag for 4 years. And I know that's a pretty big honor for our students to wear those. So we hope that you choose ag and that you choose to be involved. I'm also the FFA leadership teacher. So we do lots of fun FFA activities on campus and around town and out of Woodland to get you out of here as much as we can. So
what animals can you raise in FFA?
great question. So we have a farm here on campus and we utilize that in our classes. And for fair, if you're wanting to look at raising animals for fair, the farm that's here can house sheep, goats, turkeys, poultry of any sort. And then if you are interested in having steers or cattle or pigs, those are housed out at Log and Hour Farm, which is a little bit outside of town, and we share that with Woodland High. But we do have facilities for you to raise your animals if you would like to participate in that.
Also, I just want to correct, not correct, culinary arts isn't a fine arts class. However, if you join the culinary arts pathway, at the end, you take restaurant management, and that is a fine art. So just letting you know that that does lead to that if you want. So do you have to take the bio and sustainable ag to move on to small animal and pre-vet? Yes, that's the pathway for that. Is Miss Park here?
So there's the other question before I leave and then I'm out of here is agriculture an elective? We do have electives, but a lot of our classes count for your science credit. So check that out and understand that you can take bio or ag bio or the new biology and community health, okay?
And then Ms. Anderson, one last question here is how long are the FFA meetings?
Great question. It depends. Normally they're about 30 to 45 minutes. They're after school, fun, interactive. We try to do some things where you get to meet new people and meet the officers and learn about all the things we have to offer.
And then this isn't a question, more of a statement, and I just want to brag. Someone writes in here, Pioneer sounds so fun. So I just want to throw that one out there too. Thank you, Ms. Anderson.
Bye.
Okay, I'm super excited about the next one because we've been working for several years to bring this to fruition. And in all of my years of teaching, and I'm old, so it's a long time, I have never, ever seen anyone more qualified to teach the next set of classes than the teacher I'm about to introduce to you, and that's Miss Park. She does so many things on this campus. She's our swim coach, but she's also out at the football field as our EMT. And so, every time anybody gets hurt on campus, we call her. So she brings so much experience, and we're starting a brand new pathway next year. It's our patient care and sports medicine pathway. She's the primary instructor on that. And so I'm gonna have her tell you, because this one's very exciting. Off to you, Mary.
Thank you so much. And yes, hello everyone. I am so excited as well to introduce the patient care or sports medicine pathways. We're actually going to be dividing this up into 2 pathways. So you have an opportunity to either go in either direction in this medical field here. So you have to start off with the year 1 biology, the medical biology. Biology community health is the official name. You get bio credits for it. So you could sign up as a freshman, get your bio credits, get your feet wet learning about the medical side of biology, I guess we can call it. And then from there, the year 2 and 3 shows you the sports medicine pathway. So you got an interest in sports, in jumping on the field. I do the training, which is the EMT, the medical part for the football team and for other teams. And so that's us. You've seen all the people go down on TV and what group of people run on the field and take care of the injured athlete. Those are trainers. That's kind of what we're going to be working on, the sports medicine pathway. Teach you all parts of the body, the emergency care for all that, get you guys your internships. You'll be in charge. By the time you're at the end of this pathway, you're going to have your own team to take care of, learn how to do all the medical parts for them, learn how to work with your team members. Okay. The other part of the pathway that we're hoping to introduce here also next year is the patient care version. So that's the emergency care. So if you don't want it, if you're like, oh, sports is not my thing, but I like the medical part, you can do the patient care part. And that's the one where it's going to be more the emergency care, getting hopefully your first responder type of medical knowledge and background that you can use out there in the real world. Okay. Everyone in the biomedical pathways will be getting their CPR and first aid certifications. That is going to be the minimum that you guys will walk away with. Real certifications you're going to use out there in the real world. So if you guys have any inkling about thinking you might want to go into this medical field, be a doctor, nurse, physical therapist, trainer, any of the above, this is the pathway for you. Okay, come talk to me. I'm available anytime. You can find me on the school website, Ms. Park. Other than that, I'll try to see if I can answer any of these questions that I see here. Let me see. And right, so bio is the incoming. So for you guys, if you're interested in the bio pathway, start off with choosing the medical bio class for your biology, okay, versus the others. The others are great, but this is the way it's going to get you into the pathway. And from there, well, I'll ensure to make sure you guys choose the next pathway for the right classes to continue this pathway. And yes, every class is a separate year. So like sports medicine 1, sports medicine 2. And then there's going to be, I think, patient care 1, patient care 2, or emergency med 1, emergency med 2. So it's going to be 3 total years to get your pathway. You also get a SASH and to become a pathway completer for this. Yes, sports medicine is Brian. He's answering some questions. He used to be a club. We still are a club, but now we're going to turn it into this class. So anybody taking this class will be a trainer for the different sports teams that they choose. So I really hope to see a lot of you guys out there. I don't know if I missed any important questions up above. Just again, contact me with any questions and I'm going to pass it on.
Thank you. We do have a pretty exciting pathways. It's a CTE pathway, leads to a career if that's what you're interested in. And Chef Morse is here to talk a little bit about his culinary arts program. Mr. Morse, you have a video at the end, which we'll switch to. So when you're done, so you have 2 minutes. So go.
Okay, so welcome you guys. I'm Mr. Morse here at Pioneer. I've been here 4 years. This is a culinary pathway. You take this class anytime from freshman year on. You would take year 1 culinary arts as a freshman, 9th and 10th grade. Year 2, you would take restaurant management, which is 10th through 12th grade. And if you decide to complete the pathway, you take year 3, which is culinary careers as a junior or senior in your 11th and 12th grade years. This is a very hands-on food service environment. You learn how to cook. You're in the kitchen cooking. You're learning the skills of what it takes to work in a restaurant as well. You learn various methods and techniques. You learn food science principles and how ingredients work and their purposes as well. You can also earn industry-related certifications that makes you job ready day 1, such as the e-food handlers you take in your freshman year if you come here. If you sign for the class. ServSafe certification, which is a 5-year certification, is in the 3rd year as a junior or senior. You can earn college credits and A through G credit at a UC school after taking year 2. And you can become a member of Skills USA and participate in culinary and baking competitions from your freshman year on when you are in the culinary arts pathway here at Pioneer. I have many students that have competed, and I have a few more that plan to compete as well. I'm going to wrap up with a student I've had 4 years, and here's her view of why to take culinary.
Hi, my name is Iris Gonzalez, and I'm a senior at Pioneer High School. I have been taking this class for 4 years straight. When I first signed up for this class, I was not interested in going into the food industry or nothing. All I was thinking about was, wow, free food. I want that class. But as the time went on, I really got into the food industry, and now I want to go into a career as a professional baker, a pastry chef, and I want to own my own bakery. And Mr. Morse has really helped me out the whole way, like really helped me out. So if you're interested in the food industry or anything at all, take this class. I promise it's worth it.
Thank you, and hope you have any other questions, feel free to email me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Morse. What we have next is we talked a little bit about your English credits. You have 2 different options that you could possibly take if you wish to, and that is joining our AVID program or joining our Puente English program. And so for
Only
that, we have both of our,
just to interrupt, only one of them gives you English credit.
correct. And we have both of our lead teachers here. We have Miss Baca, who is our AVID leader. And then we also have Miss Han, who runs our Puente program.
Hello, everyone. So Ms. Baca, did you want to go first with our AVID and then I can wrap up?
And just so you know,
Sure.
just a couple minutes each.
My name is Mrs. Baca. Okay, I'll be quick. AVID, a lot of you might already know what AVID is. Some of you are probably already in AVID. Yay! AVID, what it is a 4-year program that basically helps you become a better human being. And we do that through helping you gain skills to do better in high school, skills to do better in life, problem solving. We support you as a whole student. We support your academics, but we also support you as a family. So you are with the same group of people all 4 years. We become like best friends. It's really quite awesome. And we will help you research colleges if that's the choice that you want to make. We will help you make all kinds of decisions as you guys prepare to adult. So just to give you an idea, I have students who've graduated from our AVID program here at Pioneer High School go all over the world. I have students at UC Davis, Purdue University, Oregon State, Stanford, UC Berkeley, Penn State, UCLA, University of Hawaii. I have someone at Arizona. I've got them all over the place. I even have someone going to college in Sweden. How cool is that? You can join AVID as a freshman. There is an application, and we will be giving all of that information to your 8th grade teachers so that they can help you out with that next week, I believe. If you have any questions, you can email me. I'm Mrs. Baca. You can also talk to Mr. Miner or Miss Wiles over at Douglas, and they'll be more than happy to answer your questions about AVID. But yeah, come join us. We love AVID. AVID loves freshmen.
Thank you so much for the amazing talk. I have to say AVID and Puente are both amazing programs that want to support you in your journey, in your academic, as well as holistic goals. So we really care about you as people. In Puente, we say once a Puentista, always a Puentista, and we have a familia vibe. So we are together, we're going to gel together. You have the same teacher, you have myself or the other Puente English teacher for 9th and 10th grade. So you get to really vibe with all the students and classmates around you. You have a sense of trust, you have a sense of friendship. And we also have a dedicated Puente counselor. So after your 10th grade, when you have the 2 years together, you're gonna ask Ms. Hahn, so how do I stick with my friends again? How do I keep building this momentum? Well, your dedicated Puente counselor will place you in the choices of the courses that you wanna take with the other Puente students. And so that also helps you to gel together. And we take you on field trips, just like AVID does. We take you on amazing, different eye-opening cultural, different field trips as well. And we try to put in a lot of culturally diverse texts because we're all about making sure that we expand our horizons. So we're here to support you. We're very nice. We're both amazing, fantastic programs, and we hope that you would join.
All right, so one of them in the chat asked, so Puente would be my English class, and the answer is yes. Puente would be your English class. You would take English 9 Puente, then English 10 Puente, and most of the Puente kids go on to take AP English junior and senior year. So I can take honors or AP English in Puente. Those are different things. Like I said, what I said is just the right, if you're interested in Puente, you go Puente 9, Puente 10, AP English, and those are your 4 years. All right, I'm going to move to the next screen. Oh, we are there. That's me.
That's Ms. Nichols.
Oh, it's Miss Nichols. And I'm hoping you notice I'm changing my background every now and then just to keep you guys super interested because I have very cool Pioneer backgrounds. Miss Nichols runs our intervention programs. She is going to spend 1 minute talking about what we can do to help you when you get to high school.
Okay, I have the best news ever. There's not a lot left after me. So take a deep breath. We've learned a lot. We've met a lot. My job is to coordinate any of the academic, social, and emotional or behavioral supports that you might need to tackle all of that stuff that you just learned. Academics, we have our Learning Center for tutoring. The math department offers a retake center if you need to retake a math test. We have the pop room after school, and we have teachers offering academic interventions. We have social and emotional groups. We can link you up with therapy. And we have our Patriots Lead the Way right there. That is the equivalent of your Lion Code. So we're going to give out Patriot praise slips, positivity postcards. We're going to pump you up and have you win some prizes for being safe, respectful, and responsible, not just on campus, but in the community, because, oh, you're going to be going across the street to Little Caesars, and it's a good thing. It's fun, but you need to be good over there, okay? All right, am I done? Am I under my question, my minute? Bye, guys. Congratulations, class 2025. Really excited to see you.
Okay, that's we're gonna go to the video at the end here. Lots of you asked questions about registration. I encourage you to come tonight at 6 o'clock with your parents, where we really go deeply into what happens with registration. But it's online, it's very easy, and we have counselors who will take you through the whole thing, so you don't have to worry about it. And they come to your classes next week. And I think it's the week of, it's February 9th, the week of February 9th, and they'll meet with you. They'll show you how to do everything. All of the things we talked about are on the online form. It's very easy and it makes sense. It's not hard to work your way through. But here's the bottom line. There's 5 courses you have to take: English, math, science, health and tech, and PE. And then there's 2 electives that you get to choose. Now, if you are one of the ones that has a 0 period, then you can choose 3 electives. But I want to warn you that we only have a couple of 0 periods, and having right now you have 6 classes. Having 7 classes is a lot. And there's high school, there's homework, there's lots of things that are going on. You want to join clubs, you want to go to dances, you want to play sports. So I would take, ask for 8 classes very carefully. Most of you will do best with 7, and that's plenty. So don't worry about that. Are there school field trips? Yes. Lots. If you're an Avid, if you're in Puente, if you're in any of the CTE pathways, and lots of the other courses, there's lots of field trips that folks go on to. Lots of college visits and things like that. And I don't know what a PC building club is, so I'm going to go with no, we don't have that.
And
Morgan is saying something that I'm really happy to hear her say. She said, take AP and honors classes very carefully. They're a lot of work and they're a big burden. And so she took some junior year, and then she was like, ugh, this is a lot of work. And she lost some of the fun stuff that goes with junior year too. So we want you to take all of those courses if that's what you want, but we want you to be smart. Know what you're good at and what you're capable of, and what works for you and what your family life is like. And then make decisions about it. Field trips are always free at high school. Phones are allowed on campus. And I think they're going to mention it in the video. I'm very excited bringing this to you live. You get to walk on the grass. You can roll on the grass. You can jump up and down on the grass. You can bring a chair and sit and have lunch on the grass. We don't want you to litter on the grass. That's the only. You can chew gum, and you can wear flip-flops and all of those sorts. I know, right? Yes. So things get a little bit easier for you when you get to high school when it comes to that sort of stuff. So we're going to get ready to end it now, and we're going to play this video for you. You can leave now. You can watch the video. The video is very entertaining. I recommend you stay. And my name is Sandra Reese, and I'm the principal. So if you have questions you didn't get to, I'm such a good girl about answering my email. So if you email me, I promise to answer you or connect you to the person who can answer. I am fun. I can sing. I can recite the back of the Crest tube by heart, because that's important. Crestus has been shown to be an effective decay preventive dentifrice that can be of significant value when used in a conscientiously applied program of oral hygiene and regular professional care. That's the back of the Crest tube. There you go, said it. So I hope you are excited about coming. Encourage your parents to come tonight. You're welcome to come with them too. And if you, that's a good question. If you are at Douglas Middle School now, you have already been rolled over to come to the high school. You do not have to worry about that. And so we got you covered. If something goes wrong with that, we'll help you. But I could tell by looking at our areas that you are all there. Hopefully some of you got my phone call last night. And yes, flip-flops are allowed. Just wear flip-flops, man. Just do it. Do it when it's raining. No, don't do that when it's raining. That seems like you're going to catch a cold if you do that. It's tonight online. It's in person. We're going to be doing the same kind of format, a webinar, and it'll go a little bit faster than this one is. I'm sorry it's taking long, but we really wanted to make sure you got a good look at the electives programs that we have and let those teachers tell you a little bit about them. We have exciting electives, great teachers. I'm very excited for you guys to come. So send any questions to me. I swear I will answer. And I want you to have a great rest of your day. For parents that are watching, we'll see you tonight at 6. For kids, go tell your parents to log on at 6. We're very entertaining there. Eat at 5:30 and then come at 6.
And while the video is playing, a lot of us will stay on here and answer any questions that you put in the chat.
We'll still monitor the chat for the next until the video's over, but otherwise we're gonna turn our mics off and see you when you get here. We can't wait.
Hi everyone, my name is Esteban. I'm one of this year's senior co-presidents. Sadly, our other co-president, Morgan, will be here. She'll be joining us in another video, I think. But anyways.
Hi, I'm Cami. I'm ASB's vice president this year, and I'm currently a senior.
I'm Priscilla. I'm ASB's president this year, and I'm also a senior.
My name is Brian. I'm the junior class president this year. Anyways, we're so sad that this year we couldn't take you on a real peer review night on campus, but this is our next best thing that we can bring to you. So let us show you around the theater. This is where we have a spring musical every year. We also have our bands, our concert band, symphonic band, wind ensemble, and honors wind ensemble, and a bunch of other bands where we perform in here. Over here is our administration building. This is where you can find your VP. We have 3 of them: Leteri, Carl Storm, and I know his name. Mr. Melissi. Mr. Melissi. And Miss Reese, our principal. They're all wonderful. They're all here to help you. Once you go through here, you walk through these gates. It'll take a sec. You guys need to walk faster. Come on now. Come on now. This is live. If you look to your left, this is a door to the theater that is commonly used during spring musical.
This is a student store where you can buy all your Patriot gear and
any other things like your yearbook or your student ID.
Any of that if you have to like.
Yeah, during orientation you come here, you purchase a bunch of your like PE clothes, student sticker, ASB sticker, yearbook, all that good stuff. We also have another door, the door you use to go to admin. Thanks guys for the leaf blowing. And then over here is our theater, like back part. This is where we keep all props and everything for the musical. Wait, do you guys wanna go into the admin and see what they're doing? Oh, I have keys, guys.
You can walk on grass. You can walk on grass. You can.
We had people doing flips on the grass last year. You can do anything on the grass. Just don't rip it. Give them a sneak peek.
Exclusive.
That's our admin building. That's your late. That's where you go if you're late and you get late slip. Slow, funny, full, and great janitorial staff. I'll show them. Hi. Over here. This is our main quad area during lunch. Students are everywhere. We love all our Patriots, no matter what they're doing, talking, you can be walking, sitting, so many options you can do. You can be at a club, teacher's office, whatever. Did we go to the library? I think so. I think so, right? Wait, maybe Miss Bonnie will be in here. Let's see if this works. Uh-oh, not that one. Maybe not this one? Huh? What? This one again? Oh, okay. Be quiet, guys, because it's the library. Brian, do you want to go inside? So this is our library. The Learning Center is right here. This is where you can get a lot of tutoring, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good help. This is our library. I'm not really sure if we can go inside. Maybe I'll open the door and ask Bonnie if that's okay. Is it okay if we come inside for a video for preview day?
You go right ahead.
Oh, Miss Bonnie, we love Miss Bonnie.
To see your faces.
Here's Miss Bonnie, our
Hi, Miss
beautiful,
Bonnie.
most wonderful librarian, who's also our one of our class, what are they called?
Advisors.
Class advisors. So in here is our library. Right now we have a lot of books out because, you know, our pickup here during lunch, you can do homework, do research. The possibilities are endless. That little Monopoly man right there, he won us first place in float building last year, I believe.
Yes.
Correct? Yeah.
So good to see you.
I know, I miss everything. I'm like tearing up, but yeah, hopefully soon. At least they will maybe hopefully see you.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye, Miss Bonnie.
Anyways,
Thank you.
Bye, Bonnie.
You're so welcome.
This is our exit.
You
Take
too.
care. One of our exits over here. This is the science building. We'll get more into that over there in a second. L109. Kind of empty, a little sad. It says no entry, but we might have to. Here, I'll ask them. How do I open this? Maybe we can't go inside, guys. Maybe we can't go inside. Maybe let's go around. Anyways, walk through the grass because you can do that. Hello.
Hey.
One of our awesome custodians. We love Ted. Yeah. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is part of our quad. Lots of students like to have lunch over here, talk, chit chat, a nice bench where you can sit. Tree full of birds. One of these birds pooped on me one time. That was fun and dandy. Hey guys, to your left, this is student services where you can find all your counselors. They'll give you advice for scheduling, conflicts, personal conflicts, all of that good stuff. This is also where you turn in some of your community service hours because you do have to have 40 by the end of your senior year, but you'll get into that. And then you guys want to show us around?
Yeah, so like you said, this is our amphitheater. And then over here is our cafeteria. Sorry about the birds being so loud. This is our outdoor eating area where you can eat lunch. There's also like standing tables.
We usually also have some ASB events out here during the spring, the fall, stuff like that, whenever it's like good weather. So you'll have some music, sometimes we pass out stuff. So that's
Good
fun.
games, a lot of good stuff. And computer serves like for a lot of good activities as well. Over here's the cafeteria. Do you guys want to try and go inside? Let's see.
Our wonderful lunch ladies work here. They're all so nice. I love them.
Oh yeah.
This is also where we host homecoming and other dances. So like
Which you
here
guys will hopefully
or
get to until next year.
here or at the gym.
So yeah, this is our cafeteria. It's like kind of a multi-purpose room, but during orientation, you guys take your pictures here, I think, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But this is also where we have homecoming sometimes. Yeah, depending on the site. But
It's like your little break room from HOCO.
Yeah.
Smaller dances and depending on like how many teams.
Lots of good fun memories in there. Lots of good food. Over here, we can go through one of the floors for the gym. We can't go in right now because they're redoing the floors. But we can definitely peek inside. You guys can kind of see, right? Yeah, that's where you run pacers and you'll pay your life for your 30 minutes.
Also, if you play sports, you can, yeah, they're there.
It's where we have volleyball for guys and girls. I don't know what else sports.
Basketball.
Basketball, duh.
Yeah.
I don't Cheer also goes in there.
They have a lot of dining tables. Like
Wrestling also has
They have
matches
their own
there.
rooms. They have their own room, guys. Don't worry.
The weight room, yeah.
Behind the locker room, or behind the gym is the locker room. So here's the girls' locker room. Then behind this is where we keep lots of sports medicine stuff, like big bottles of Gatorade and all that stuff. I don't really know.
There's
Ice
like an ice
machine.
stuff.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff.
Sports medicine club with Miss Park.
Yeah,
will be
there's
in
lots
there.
of opportunities you have on campus. This is the guys' locker room. Over here is another door to the gym. Over here, I don't know if you guys can see that.
That's the door to the gym. That's our
the
weight room.
weight
And on
room,
the
yeah.
other side, it's our wrestling room.
Yep. Over here is a lot of big open basketball courts. You guys play frisbee, hockey, a lot of other stuff during PE. Over there's our softball field, our baseball field, and right over here is our music building. And then, yeah, so we have music. We have 3 bands, like 2 string bands. We also have piano, guitar, choir. Great people, great teachers teaching everything. Love Miss Manning and Mr. Rogers. Over here is our art building. You have lots of classes. You have design, you have ceramics,
We have graphic design, photography.
AP art, lots of choices for everybody.
Color and design is the main one you'll take as a freshman. That's what I took.
Yeah, a lot of people take that.
That's what
It's
a lot
almost
of
your
people take.
prerequisite for any other class that you
Yeah.
want to take.
If you want any other art class, that's what you gotta take first.
Over here is just some other classrooms.
That's Miss Cowan.
We're good, guys, right? Yeah, we're fine. You're fine. Just go grab a snack. You're fine. So over here, we're looping back around to the science building, like what I promised. So the science building has its own building because it has like its own tables. Because we will be doing more stuff like playing with fire. Not playing because we play responsibly, but
Don't play.
lots of good stuff.
Not playing. Science.
Just use responsibly. You use fire responsibly.
It's the place where you go to see if you have any resources such as bus passes, weight or gym passes, things like that. You get a snack there after school every day if you punch in your number.
Before tennis every day, I would come here, get a water, stay hydrated. Really love the pop room.
They, yeah,
Do you guys want to go?
have really great resources. Also, like lots of clubs and lots of ways to keep you connected to campus.
You can get a lot of your community service hours from the pop room alone.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is like our corridor. Usually we have like plants here, but we're kind of empty. This is Miss Parade's room. She's one of our ag teachers. As you go down, you see more teachers' rooms. Uh-oh, I think we're gonna have to open the door. This is Mrs. Anderson, another ag teacher. And I think this is Miss Leonardo. Yeah, Miss Leonardo. Can you guys even hear me? I hope so. Yeah, another ag teacher. Then we have Miss Christopher. One of
I
our
love
chemistry
her.
teachers. She also teaches honors chem, and she's also the supervisor for the chemistry club, which I am a part of. It's really, really fun. There's lots of good fun stuff over here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to start it.
Oh, over there is some English classes and some history. That's where you'll take APUSH or AP Gov if you want to.
With Miss
AP Gov.
Love Miss She's a huge New
Yes.
Yorker.
Yeah.
So, any New Yorkers?
Native New Yorker.
Native New Yorker. Anyways, let's go back like through here. So over here,
Our biggest
you guys-
attraction.
What?
Our biggest attraction on campus.
Oh yeah, this is our stadium, our football field. Maybe should we go over here and like let them peek or something? So yeah, you see some leaf blowers, keeping campus clean. Thank you. Over there is our softball field, our baseball fields. We do have softball and baseball teams with both. Or well, yeah, they're whatever. You can join them. So if you look over here, this is one side of the football field. This is also where we have our homecoming floats and homecoming parade, which, not to toot my own horn, but our class did win, how many, 2 years in a row? 3?
Yeah.
2?
Two. Yeah.
2, because we only had 2, yeah.
Then things happen.
But we did get last our first year, so
Yeah, so
the
don't
moral of
feel
the story
bad.
is, like, you know, your freshman year is sometimes kind of rough with float building, but you can always
Freshman year's
make
a
it
little
better.
rough.
It's always fun though, nonetheless.
It's
It's a
so
great
fun.
class bonding
No, yeah, I
time.
have some of the best memories, like float building. I remember like going out.
Anyways, this part of the stadium
think so.
is our student section, where our students deck out in black and gold every Friday for football games and cheer on our Patriots on the field.
Yeah, it's a little sad that you only see the back, but one day you'll see the front, if you haven't already, you know?
When you run miles.
the back of the science building, we have some more teachers here. We have some students hanging around here that, you know, couples will just say that. That's what it's known for, so maybe stay away from there if you want to, you know, not for your appetite. And then we're going to go back in here. And then, do you want to show over there? Over there's our tennis courts. We have a soccer field, but it's not the best, so I think they use a community center.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Cameras. We can't get in. Can't do this. We're just getting a close up. You guys are struggling.
Guys, tell me, guys.
The other way, upside down.
Oh, other upside down.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm close, guys, you guys are not really helping. Here, just cut the cameras. Okay, so we had a bit of trouble, so we had to go around, but it's fine. So now we're here at Miss Marquez's room. She teaches math and calculus, and she's also our ASB teacher. I have the worst luck with doors today.
10 out of 10 would recommend Marquez.
Yes.
love
I
her.
have her for math. I've had her for math twice, and she's a great teacher.
Come in, guys. This is her classroom. So this is what a classroom looks like. I mean, I don't really remember what you guys like, what kind of desks you guys have, but
They have the little.
you can just see this is what a regular schmegular classroom looks like. Right now it's kind of bare. Usually we have like, well, depending on the teacher, you know. But yeah, this is my smart kids room. We won't invade too much. And then yeah, some teachers have fridges and they'll be like cool and they'll like let you put stuff in there.
Let you put in your lunch.
Let me close. Guys, wait for me. Relation of me struggling, dude.
Bloopers at the end.
So this is one of our bigger bathrooms.
All these buildings in the back, they're labeled with C, except for obviously the science building, which is all S. And then these in the front are all the D buildings, and that's a bathroom, but.
Yeah, it's kind of
Pretty
it gets confusing at first because they're kind of like displaced, but you get used to it, and eventually you don't even you like know where every teacher's.
You're learning your route before you learn the actual class numbers.
Yeah, definitely. If anything, I don't know what classroom numbers anything is.
I know how to get to for my freshman class, but I would not be able to tell you what number the classes were actually in.
Exactly.
Definitely recommend looking at a map before you come on campus.
Okay, hack actually. When I was a freshman, I didn't want to look weird and have like a map out with me. So I made it the lock screen on my phone. So when I was walking around, I was just like looking at my phone and I had like the map with me, so I knew where to go.
And then
That was actually
typically,
really helpful.
don't you also have link leaders during orientation helping you out?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll have lots of people. Everybody, although you guys are freshies, we're here to help. Don't be afraid to ask people for help. We're all here. We're
Other than
all in
at
the same
rallies, we have
spot.
no mercy at rallies.
Oh yeah, at rallies I'll crush you. But like in person, I'm like the sweetest individual. This is kind of like the meat of all the classrooms. You have tons and tons of classrooms. Over here, another classroom, Miss Villagrana. This is for some Spanish, AP Spanish literature. And then you're back over here at the ASB room. So in the ASB room, this is where we all coordinate stuff for rallies. And here we see some
Hashtag
people
sneak
working.
peek.
Sneak peek for what you guys will already have seen, hopefully. For our seniors, we love our seniors. Sadly, we want to cry. Anyways, I want to cry. And then from here, you can see the beautiful, beautiful outlay of our campus.
Just to guys give you a look, that's our H building. That's where a lot of our home ec. But we came in through there. That's our amphitheater, theater, admin building, and that's the library we went through. Just to give you guys more of a overview of
Yeah, it's a
what we went
workout.
through.
It's a workout
It's a pretty
sometimes.
big campus,
We
but
have 5 minutes to get to class,
yeah.
which is more than enough, in my opinion. I've had to get to like that classroom. I've had to get to like here all the way to the music room before, and I did it in 3 minutes, and I still had time to go to the bathroom. So no excuses to be late. Anyway, that's the student parking lot where like students park. Once you have your license, you have to get a pass, and you have to pass your grades to get the pass. So have good grades.
It's
and-
free though, the parking pass.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Should we show senior squares?
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. We have a tradition where these squares over here on the sidewalk, every year, senior class at the beginning of the year they paint it. This year we didn't have that many because you know the pandemic, so it was a little more limited. But nevertheless, they're beautiful, and we love our seniors, and we want to just like showcase some of them. So maybe we'll just like go through. It's really messed up because they're like Kami said, long.
They're at the beginning of the sidewalks where a lot of cars for float things go.
The nicer ones are over there because they're like not as beat down. These are all nice.
This is our senior walk.
I want to look over here. These kind of look. Mine's over there. I didn't finish it. I still have to paint in my car. Guys, this one's mine. It has TPWK, treat people with kindness, because here at Pioneer, we're the nicest people around. This is
Has a frog on it. That's my favorite animal.
frog with some mushrooms. It's super cute.
That is our ag building. Just letting you know, we have this completely separate from on campus, but you could still have classes here if you take any ag courses.
Yes. Or wood shop is also in there.
Yeah, we have lots of good fun things, but I think this is the end, guys. It was super fun hanging out with you guys, showing you guys around. Hopefully you guys can have some sort of interaction in the upcoming years.
Some sort of
regardless.
normalcy.
Yeah, some sense of normalcy, or however you say it, whatever. But yeah, we love you guys so very much.
Just to close it out, like, we'll have questions, but I think if I could say anything to incoming freshmen, it would be get involved. That's the best way to meet people and find your little, like, group. So, get involved.
Something that I would like to say is don't be afraid to be yourself, because honestly, like, the more you're yourself, the better time you have in high school. And at least that was the case for me, but you know, don't be afraid to be yourself. So.
And then what I would have to say, I'm still a junior, I have one more year left. Hopefully it's somewhat normal, but it would definitely be to take advantage of every opportunity you have and have fun at games and rallies. Don't think you're too cool for school, because as you can see, the pandemic took a lot of things from people, and those people that didn't typically go out for games or rallies or dances are now kind of wishing they did just because they wanted to have those opportunities. But definitely take opportunities and use them to your full advantage.
Bye.
Okay, everybody, that is our show for the evening, and hope that you all had a great time and learned a little bit about our school. And I did say, yes, you can wear ripped jeans. I'm very sorry your jeans are ripped. If you want, bring them to the school. I'm happy to sew them up for you. But otherwise, if you want to wear them with all those holes in them, I guess you can knock yourself out. Anyway, we'll see parents tonight, and kids, have a really great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.